Welcome back to another tour video for BrownieLand. Today we have two very special guests to me. They have been my mods
Hello.
and very good friends for a very long time, since at least 2017. Or, well, Minnie, you were around since 2016, weren't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, these two have been around my channel and my content for a very long time. Thank you. But they have been super helpful in everything I've done. So I wanted to incorporate them into this. Minnie does stream a little bit, and so
Yep.
his link will be down below as well in the description. But oh.
And Mini
He's
is good to destroy everything.
Yes, he's destroying some stuff already. So what we'll do is we'll take this pathway and we'll walk all the way around here through the forest. So one of the big things I have talked about in this tour to this point is I really like kind of the reveal. So going through and having something hidden from you, and then all of a sudden it reveals open. So we have this nice little campsite, somebody's been here, they've got their log here, their campfire and everything. And one of the things I really like is having the campfire smoke being
That's really beautiful.
shown up. So it goes very high above the trees. So now you're like, as you're walking around, you're going to be like, oh, what's that? What's that over there? So that's that purpose of that, to kind of get you to come over here and then, well, let's finish walking down this path,
Tent.
Exactly. Thank you. So as we're walking down this tent, you'll start to see something through the trees. What is that?
That's a big fort.
And then you walk out and you have this huge wall for the castle city of BrownieBits. Now, this is nowhere near done. There is still a lot of work I need to do on it, but
I bet.
it is coming along
huge.
pretty well. So we'll come through this gate, and you can kind of see some of the houses and everything that we're doing. This here is a stables area, which we've got some skelly horses in.
Horse, not that necessary. A lot of horses.
Yep, a lot of horses. And then we have like the town hall in here, which I'm actually proud of this build.
Everyone like it.
Turned out pretty
It
nice.
stand out.
I don't necessarily know why I built it so tall. I just kind of did. But if you come in, there's a nice area in here that will eventually have maybe offices and that type of stuff. But if we walk up these stairs here towards the front, you have this really nice, large kind of like meeting hall area that has the very tall roof. And what I also did up here, we've put lighting up here, obviously, but behind the trap doors, there's actually lighting as well. So it keeps all of this lit up all the way through.
Actually, smart way to do it. Smart way to do it, definitely.
Absolutely. And with my texture pack, the trap doors are completely blocking, so you can't actually see behind any of them. So.
Well, it also doing the default, so.
Yes. So, yeah, with the birch, the default they do. They do.
Of course, it's less oak and it's different story, but.
Yes. So as we come around here,
it definitely stands out with the small inside with the walls of andesite.
Yes. I really like having that depth difference in there.
It gave a lot to a building. Definitely.
Absolutely, it makes it feel less flat because
Exactly.
it is a very flat building.
It's very boxy if you take normal Minecraft into account.
Correct. Yes. So we have this. This is our cathedral, which I am super happy about. I might end up raising up these seats here a little bit towards the back, not by very much, but just kind of making a few of them a little bit taller towards the back. But you've got your kind of priest area up here so everybody can see, and then you kind of got that priest chair for whatever religion this is, kind of based off Catholic because I grew up Catholic, so.
Fair enough.
But there is a bunch of villagers down here, which I haven't come back to in forever and a half. But these are all clerics, so. Originally, I had basically put up different areas for different villagers. That way, I kind of kept lag down. And this was going to be for all the clerics.
Yeah, okay.
So as we continue on,
Definitely
there's quite a few different areas that I kind of want to talk about. Eventually, we are going to come through here and detail out this cliff face. Once I actually get to that. And whoop, I did not mean to fall down there. That's just the storage area, but you can kind of see all of the terraforming I have done.
There are a lot of terraforming, definitely.
It kind of opens up pretty
I've never
pretty
seen
well.
a few where definitely when you're building the church over there, or the
Yes.
capital, cathedral.
Absolutely. So if we come over here, I'm gonna walk down this area over here to the trading area.
A lot of small buildings with a similar style all the way.
Yep. So we have this area, which I would say is more of the wealthier part of this city, because these are more of one family homes that are much larger.
Definitely.
And then
to a family of maybe 6.
yeah. So these are going to be much larger family homes, much more wealthy people in these areas. And then you've got the basically the marketplace here. Eventually, I'm going to set up market stalls in all of these buildings in different areas, so you can walk in and kind of shop and that type of stuff. Have different things to shop for, and they are double layered. And I did also build a little bridge across the way to each area. So, as we come down over here, we have a very wooden building. And in here's eventually going to be a tavern. So I'll set up little tables and stuff. Yes. Get your beer.
Do you sell meat? I love meat.
Yes, probably eventually we will have like maybe an actual butcher in here. We have a blacksmith here, so I'm thinking the butcher might go in this area, like a butcher specific building. But this here is our blacksmith area, which I think turned out very nicely. We've got kind of our furnace area in here.
Definitely,
and then
heating it up.
he does have a little area up top. I think it's going to turn into like a bedroom area.
Something.
Correct, yeah. That way he kind of lives above his work. But now what I've done is I've done in here, I've done actual campfires down there. So that inside of the building, you have the fire, you have the smoke animation, so you feel hot. Correct. And then at the top, because it's too far away for it to actually work, we put another one up there.
Another one.
Yes, that way it does go up. Now,
physics.
Exactly. Now, the really cool part is we have another entrance to this city, which if you follow this pathway over here, you actually go through a few more of these smaller houses. So these are going to be kind of a little less wealthy, or maybe smaller family homes.
A student home.
Correct, yeah. And this building, I haven't really decided what I wanted for yet. This was going to be the teleport spot for this area, though.
Okay.
And then we have the other entrance, which we will take here in a moment to get back to the rest of the tour.
Sure thing.
The last thing I kind of want to show off in this area is if we fly over here, it is going to be the eventual keep. So as we come up here, this path kind of waves up and it kind of lines up directly with this building, which this will be the Great Hall and Throne Room. So as we enter in, you have kind of this nice little entrance in here. And still a lot of lighting needs to be done, so it is a little dark. But the Great Hall is going to be right in here, so you're going to have like the table for the king and queen and the main people up here, and then you'll have some big long tables in here with a chandelier hanging down from the ceiling right about here. Now this is where the building gets really cool, in my opinion at least. You have this, and there's 2 hallways here. What? So if you walk up here, it actually climbs up to where the sheep actually is. Push them off. Goodbye. You're not supposed to be up here. But eventually there's going to be kind of a barrier, so you can't just like walk off the edge here. But as you walk around here, this is going to be the throne room. So we'll have a nice big throne here. You'll have a area to talk to the king right here. And then you have this really nice big open drop into the Great Hall. So it kind of opens up this whole building quite well, but it is a multi-purpose room. So
yeah,
I like how this has turned out so far.
I definitely can't wait to see it come along.
So I'm sure while we were in there, you heard a clicking noise. And that is because
Didn't think about it.
we have 2 witch huts in this area. So below that and over here, past the docking area for the ships, we have another witch hut. Now, I think I'm going to turn this one in particular into kind of a wizard-like island, because all of this flat area is eventually going to turn into water. So we're going to basically open this all up for a bay and have a dock that runs along the outside of the walls here. And you can actually see we've got 2 ships over here as well.
Beautiful construction.
I found the ship designs from a guy on Imgur by the name of Colt45, I want to say. I don't remember. I have the picture somewhere, but yeah. So I just kind of built based off of that. I did change a little bit, but yeah. So we've got 2 different vessels in here. So that is about it for BrownieBits, the castle city of BrownieBits. So I'm actually going to fly back to that starting point that I told you about, so that we can walk to the next area. Oh, the other cool thing is with the walls, each level you can actually walk through completely.
I did see
So
doors.
You can walk through the ground level here all the way around. As you go up, you can walk through that next level.
And the next level again, I guess.
And the next level again, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Until you get up to the very top, and then each tower has a kind of a top part. So we'll just hop down here. Eventually, I will like to have horses kind of about in the city, which is why I've kind of created a lot of horses over here. Hey. 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 Don't shoot at me.
What? I thought the tower was too used to that.
Well, yeah, I guess you're supposed to use the castle walls for that, aren't you?
And actually, you should be able to shoot through here, so perfect use of it.
Oh.
So, as we walk, I have mentioned this before as well, but I wanted to kind of make this world feel alive, which is why I have created a lot of fields in this world.
Probably.
So, making the world feel more alive, but there is actually a another little hamlet over here. And this hamlet is actually pretty important to me because it is in honor of somebody that kind of made me start this this channel in this world.
This journey.
This journey, yes. So I have watched Wells Night for a very long time as you're trampling crops over here. Yeah.
It's all nothing.
So this is the Hamlet of Chevalier, which in French,
That's a piece of crap.
and I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong in the original French, but Chevalier is how I'm going to say it. But in French, Chevalier is knight. And so this is known as the Knight's Well. Because the castle city is just off over there. So they would actually, on their way home from raiding and battles and everything, they would actually stop in here to get drinks, stay the night, rest up before actually making it home. So this is known as the Knight's Well because this is where the warriors and the knights and everybody would come in and rest up before making it fully home. So this is a tavern and inn.
Like the way they also used. The way of using the trapdoors is genius.
Oh yeah, for the walls.
Even though with the default, there's small holes in the wall with the default texture.
Yeah, I've got the. It's basically a oak-looking spruce trapdoor is what it looks like.
Yeah.
So, but the most important part is actually up over here. This is probably one of my favorite areas of this world, just because of how long it took to get this to work the way it does. Now, we're going to have basically all of this be a custom forest up here at the top with a pretty large cave that you actually walk through. So all of this is going to be covered with caves. And with the new cave update, the stalactites and stalagmites and different aspects of that will be incorporated into this. But you'll pop out.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. You'll pop out and you'll still be in kind of thick forest as you come down here. And where I kind of thought was as you cross right about here, the forest will open up and you'll get a view of this. This is a Pillager Fort with 4 Pillager outposts. But that's not the coolest part of it. If you enter in, there are 32 peaceful pillagers in here. This took forever and a half. I did cheat in the Ravengers because I wanted to see where they stood. And if you stand here in survival, you actually can get hit by both of them. So when I put them in here, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not messing with them anymore. We're done. So I was not going to mess with them anymore. Yeah.
That's a leader.
So, yeah, there are 32 peaceful pillagers in here with 4 banner guys. And you've got a bunch of areas. You've got some iron golems in cages like you would expect.
Prisoners.
And we've got a shooting area over in here, which they actually do walk into. We've got occasionally I'll come over here and there's like 10 inside of here. So they'll walk quite a bit through here. And I'm actually kind of thinking about changing out the hay bales for actual target blocks.
And then it's not bad.
Yeah.
Even though the hay balls actually do give a field of it. It's
Yeah, the hay bales the field of a person.
Yeah.
Like
Because this is the setup that they did in the Pillager outpost. Because they'll have 3 of these guys exactly like this, except for it's not jack-o'-lanterns. It's not jack-o'-lanterns. It's just carved pumpkins. So
yeah, okay.
So we'll continue on to the last part of the tour, and we'll just come out this front door area over here. And we want to make sure. Yep. Okay. So there is a way that you can go back to Alowick this way, but I want to travel this way.
Ooh.
And if we follow this pathway, you get to the flower
Perfect
fields.
light.
My flowery.
Very
That's
flowery, yes.
actually beautiful, seen from a height as well.
Absolutely. So this has every single flower that's available in game.
Wow.
And there's little pieces, little hidden areas, like we have a actual like mining area over here.
Oh.
Behind the lilacs. So we
little
have
cavern with gold.
a mine where I have actually started to dig out and do tunnels and stuff. I'm going to kind of do some detailed work out of that, but you can actually go all the way down to normal mining level with this. So
Definitely like the way the walls are set up with the wood to hold up the stone.
I really like it too. I think it turned out pretty darn well.
Definitely give some will this minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like the stone not just holding itself up.
Absolutely. So, fun fact: when I built this, I didn't know that there is a dungeon right up there in the side of the mountain. Oh, because when I came up here to take a screenshot, and I heard a zombie. I was like, "What?" And there's a dungeon in here.
Unduity.
Just random. Kind of funny.
Yeah,
I
that's
did not
cool.
notice it until I got up there to take a screenshot.
Actually, I understand you not noticing it if you only focus on this part.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you will not look up there, and then again the cobblestone was just fall inside with the walls.
Exactly.
So
And
unless the
it's not
zombie
really
just,
an eye.
get out.
Yeah, it's not really an eye vision, so. All right. As we continue through here, we have like some beehives over there. Now, this was set up before we actually got the bees. So I haven't actually put any hives or nests in this area yet, which I do want to change out some of the composters with those at some point.
Gives sense.
So we continue on
Gold block.
with a nice little camping area here on the side of the lake. And then if we continue past this, it actually gets to a couple fields that I really, really like how they turned out. So we have mushroom fields, which I really like how this turned out. I think this is awesome.
I like that.
Definitely give something. And small lines of mushrooms.
Yep, small lines of the small mushrooms, and then there are
A few big ones.
there's a string in between them so that they don't spread.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. But yeah, as we come through here, all of this looks really awesome. We have a lot of fields. It kind of gives a lot of that life, like I had said, to this world.
Someone lives here is what we see. Another place for needing something.
Yeah.
There's a few spots here and there, and a sheep that is captured.
So Alowick is right there. That's where we are back in the
destroying
world.
the field, and there's another field. There's a few fields here that's destroyed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Everywhere.
come back through over here and kind of fix where this.
There's a horse there.
'Cause
that
there's a
probably
horse
destroyed
here,
the
yeah.
field.
Yeah, I'll have to come back through and fix all of that. But this is an area that we've been working on pretty recently. This is our
super
logging
interesting.
area.
Again, definitely see people have to chop down to the stoop.
Exactly, yeah. So we have we have a campsite here. We're going to have a few other campsites and some more details kind of spread around. some downed trees like this one here. There's still a lot of work being done over here, though, so that's why there's still a lot of shulker boxes over here and chests. But down here, we do have our storage area for trees and everything.
Mm.
So everything that has to do with trees are down in this area, or eventually it will be. You can kind of see we have a storage system that has a bunch of this stuff, so I can come in, take these shulker boxes, or if we come down here, then this will have...
Jungle,
Yeah.
stick several coke beans and vines. In acacia. But it's acacia.
So
I know cargo. Okay.
that's what this area is, but that actually ends up the tour here. So this is the final part of the areas that I've kind of worked on by myself. I've had some help from Minnie and a few other people doing little small tasks, like Zeta and Reign of Pain, who was in another. Both of them were in other tours. Helped me out with this area recently. So.
It looks burning.
Oh yeah.
So
So
today as well.
this is more of a bonfire area because we're gonna have a couple tents over here as well. So, but yeah, this is BrownieLand. This is BrownieBits, Chevalier, the Pillager Outpost, and this logging area, as well as those flower fields. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Definitely.
And I do.
Definitely a beautiful sight.
I do appreciate you guys coming along and joining me with this on this tour. It's been a while since we've done one, and I thought, what better way than to have my mods and some of the most important people to my channel join me. So, well, thank you guys again. We will go ahead and end this video here. The next one, we will go through all of the BrownieLand styles builds in this. So we will see you guys next episode. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to see more BrownieLand content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and go follow me on twitch.tv/BrownieBits_gaming. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next episode.